Yeah.
That won't turn on. Just gotta go through a whole little intro.
We live, everybody. Yo. Welcome to the 12th episode of the NoName podcast.
Yes.
I'm your co-host, Mike Terry.
I'm Jaxn.
This is the NoName podcast coming to you live from C2C Indie Radio.
Yes.
You can watch us on the YouTube live stream going on right now at C2C Indie Radio. Also, you can listen in on the website and the app on c2cindieradio.com. They also have a call-in. We also have a call-in number, 315-925-7262. I hope everybody's having a beautiful day, man.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I hope everybody is having a good day. This might be the last. Well, we're in Syracuse, so this could be the last
good day.
Good day, because it looks like rain all the rest of the week. Temperatures dropping. The snow is coming. Daylight savings time.
Oh, yeah.
It's about to end. Right. That means the work day is about to get longer.
Jeez.
I don't know if people look at it that way. People be like, oh, I'm about to get more sleep. I'm looking at it like, yo, I'm about to be at work all night.
Right.
Like, because when you've been working, you know what I'm saying? You get a sense of time. You be like, it's about lunchtime. You look at your watch like, yep, I knew it. 30 more minutes of lunchtime. Now it's like, yo, it's about to be lunchtime. Yo, in an hour.
Right.
Yo. Oh, so y'all enjoy that extra hour of sleep.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to be feeling that extra hour of work.
Yeah, your evenings, right?
Yeah. Second shift, crazy second shift.
I used to work overnights, and I remember I was doing security, and there was a building called BSB at like upstate. Yeah. So at this facility, it's kind of abandoned to a degree. You might see people, you might not, but I was working overnight on daylight savings, and I tell you, I felt all 13 hours.
Yeah, man.
Like all 13 hours I was working. I was like, I was supposed to be gone. I felt that, Jack. Nah, man. But also, I think people know by now, but I'm going to still say it. You can follow C2C Indie Radio on Instagram and Facebook. On Facebook, it's just TWOC Indie Radio. So you can follow it there. And they're on all social media platforms, man. As we said, it's another day in Syracuse, New York. Shout out to all Syracuse comedians still going at it, man.
I'm just doing I'm going Facebook Live, so I got to make my post real quick and drop the link to the YouTube so people can check it out there.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Is there anything you want to get into before the topics?
Yeah, we've been working out.
Yeah.
We got a full week.
Yeah, shout out to Jaxn, man. Freaking we were talking about it. We were heading from somewhere. I think it was the show at the Good Bar. And we were talking, I was just like, man, I gotta get back in the gym.
That's all.
He was like, what? Say it again. I was like, I gotta get back in the gym. He's like, that's what I'm talking about. All right, Monday we going. I was like, all right, so we scheduled it out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, man. We've been going
Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We've been going at it.
Shout out Norfolk State. That's our football rest. Our football program right there. Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Oh, that's how y'all do it.
You rest on Saturday and Sunday. Get right back at it. And the beauty of it, you could live Monday, Wednesday. You can skip Friday, but you got to get your ass in there on Saturday.
Right.
Know what I mean?
Yeah, self-accountability and stuff like that. Self-motivation, man. But I don't know. I feel good.
Yeah, right.
Like I ain't gonna lie. I was in a rut. You know what I mean? But I feel like I'm no bullshit. I legit feel good, man. So, you know what I mean? I'm grateful. Thank you. Appreciate the motivation, man. Thank God for waking me up. For those who believe in God, don't forget to pray, man. Don't forget to pray. I'm just going to throw it out there.
Yeah.
Do your own
Works
thing.
wonders.
Yeah, man. But I'm going to get into it just a little bit. I felt like I should talk about something else, but, man, I was thinking about this last night, and I was like, yo, what if they had an Olympics for stand-up comedy? I'm no what kind of categories would they have? You got to have one for crowd work.
Yeah, definitely.
You got to have one for crowd work. Could you
originality?
Could you imagine, like it would not even, I'm not going to say credible. Comedy is already credible, but imagine somebody introducing you, not for the fame, but just listen to this. Michael Buffer introducing you on your stand-up special. Coming to the stage, a 3-time silver medalist in crowd work, Give it up for Michael. That joint would be dope. A 3-time silver medalist. I'll take gold, but silver is all right. I'm just saying, man. I was excited about that. But yeah, you gotta do crowd work. That's the medals and crowd work, originality, storytelling. That's another one that'd be dope.
Hold on.
What else am I?
Don't mind me, brother. I gotta do something real quick.
What else? All right, so we got originality, crowd work, storytelling. I want to say comebacks, but improvising. Ad-libbing and stuff like that. Do pop culture references. It'd be funny though. You hear the judges. Somebody's like, the comedians on stage, like, yeah, y'all remember when Obama was in office? Oh, he's gonna take a hit on that one. His pop culture reference is a little out of date. He's gonna lose five points on that one. That'd be dope, man.
That's it.
Well, what else? There gotta be other categories though, man.
We can't.
Oh yeah.
We can't.
Want to talk about that?
We can't. Ain't no talking about it. It's the weekend.
It's the weekend, people.
This is the weekend.
It's Halloween weekend, people. You know what that means? That means themed open mics. Themed open mics. People in Rochester. Shout out people in Rochester. That joint actually got a sound to
it. we are here.
Time for justice.
Yeah.
Y'all know what I am?
Oh, that's dope. That's dope, man. That's dope, man.
Guess who I am?
Batman.
Black man.
Black man, I like that. That's dope. I wish they had one for Thanos.
So yeah, that's my nephew.
Be dope, man.
That's my nephew's
Yeah.
mask. But yeah, Halloween weekend. I don't know if y'all handed out candy. I don't know if y'all handed out candy or not.
Right.
I think my mother don't. She not. My mother's not handing out candy. So don't go over on Leonard Ave. She's not handing out candy. The lights are off.
Right.
You will not get anything. But I don't know. Halloween is different. I don't know if I'm getting it's the older I'm getting older.
Yeah.
It's just not the same to me, man. Cause I'm old school. I'm traditional. Yeah. Halloween. I think Halloween should be witches, werewolves, vampires, ghosts, and ghouls. Things that might scare you a little bit.
Okay.
Spooky. I never said that. Right. Spooky and stuff like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Halloween's supposed to scare you a little bit.
Right. Some kind of.
You shouldn't be horny. Right. Halloween shouldn't make you horny, man. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
When did it become so? I know sex sells.
I'm not taking away from it. I think it's echoing. I was just about to say, when did it become?
No, sex sells. Though I get it. Sex sells. I get it. Right, but yo, do we have to make Princess Jaxn slutty? Do we have to do that? Do we have to make? Do we have to make Snow White? Do Snow White got to be slutty? Like, I don't want to look at Disney and be thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, you're nice. Who are you? Oh, I'm Raggedy Ann. And she walks away. It's like, yo, your butt cheeks hanging out. Like, oh, this, man. Right. Like, it's no. Right. And then I judge people on the costume.
Whether it's.
I'm judging. I'm like,
okay.
Oh, I like that. Oh, he's a vampire. Oh, look at him. He's Frankenstein.
Right.
Look at this dude. He's a banana. Oh, wow. You a banana for Halloween, bro?
Lack of effort.
Come on, man. Right. So, I don't know. I probably gonna take my nephew trick or treating too. So
that's cool, man.
Go to the suburbs, everybody, because they give out whole candy bars, and sometimes they give out dollars.
Word, man.
Go to the suburbs.
They probably write that off on their taxes too.
Yep.
But yo, we going to an open mic tonight.
Yeah, Halloween
Rochester,
at Boulder.
Rochester.
Shout out Sarah Shipley.
Sarah Shipley, she doing it?
She's gonna be hosting it.
Dope.
Shout out, she put me on the show November 16th, a Tuesday. But yeah, she's gonna be. What is that? Yeah, right there. Yeah, I got that. Okay. Yeah, so it's gonna be a Halloween open mic costume contest. Starts at 6, ends at 8. Rochester. So if you're in the building, come through. Me and Mike Terry going. We gonna practice some jokes.
Yeah, man. We gotta should we go on that? Fuck it.
The who?
Going to the show tomorrow.
Oh yeah, we got a show tomorrow. Of course. Yeah, of course.
Shout out Tori Stewart, man.
I don't know why we didn't see Ken the picture.
Big brother. Oh,
can they see it?
Yeah.
Can they see that? They might.
He pressed it forward enough. 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 He press Yeah, that's good. All right, so it's gonna be at the Grapevine out in Binghamton. It's gonna be myself, Tori Stewart's our headliner, Jaxn hosting. I think I'm gonna be doing a feature. Man.
So yeah, you the feature. I'm host. You feature in
2025.
Tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow.
Tonight is open mic.
Yeah, tonight's
open mic in Rochester, and then that is tomorrow
at 7 p.m.
7 p.m. Binghamton.
$5 cover.
Shout out Melissa. Shout out Rita at the Grapevine.
Appreciate y'all.
Binghamton. Man. Yeah, they always want to put a show together, and I figure why not? Right. Mike and Tori. I mean, I know a lot of comedians, but these are the main two I know that's going to travel and be willing to go as soon as I say something about it. So put it together. We hooked it up.
No doubt.
We'll probably do more there because I mean they got the cafe. They always got the venue, so we can always do more shows. But yeah, that's shout out Funny Ball. Funny Ball opened up.
Yeah, okay.
Pete Coriali. Yeah, Pete Coriali was here last week.
Shout out Eric Tucker.
Yeah, shout out Eric Tucker, the new GM.
Appreciate you, man. You've been showing mad love.
Yeah, Pete Coriali, man, he's a funny dude. I got the chance to host him a long time ago, but
yeah,
he's super cool.
Okay, I'm gonna take advantage of this opportunity.
Tony Rock is here next week, y'all.
Shout out once again. Shout out Eric Tucker. He hit me up, and we'll be hosting November the 23rd for Stephen Holstetter. This dude, Stephen Holstetter is. I remember watching YouTube videos of him breaking down how to handle hecklers and stuff like that. So I mean, hopefully I can, if he's having a good day or whatever, hopefully I can pick his brain a little bit. I'm gonna be respectful, wait until he's off stage, all that.
Yeah, he's cool. He destroys hecklers.
Yeah.
Steven, what's his name again?
Stephen Holstetter.
Stephen Holstetter, who wears glasses, got red hair. Yeah, he destroys hecklers, man. So he's gonna be there for one day. My man Mike Terry's hosting.
Yeah, man.
That's what's up. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. We got four Facebook Live people. I don't know how many people we got YouTube Live. We appreciate you. Y'all can call in 315-925-7262 if you want to get something off your chest or if you want to say hi. No restrictions. YouTube, there's our Cash App. If you want to send us $1 or maybe $5, is all. Right. The Cash App is right there. MrJaxnBeFishing.
Yeah,
Mike Terry 7.
If you want, my bad.
What you say?
I was gonna say if you wanted to pour into the comedy podcast or into our personal, not personal, but in our lives, we'll put a tip jar right here for no reason. No reason at all. No,
I ain't gonna get a chance to fish, man. Oh man.
Oh no, but we went to the gym, man. Got that blood pumping, man.
Yeah, true.
So that's a positive, man.
Yeah,
it keeps going.
I did my breast cancer awareness. My latest videos about breast cancer awareness. I catch fish, and it depends on the size of the fish. I donate money. So if it's a small, tiny fish, it's $1. If it's a little bigger, $5.
Okay.
If it's under like 2 pounds, under 2.5 pounds, that's $10. If it's 2.5 pounds on over, it's $20. So I caught 11 fish. I donated $100 to breast cancer awareness. I did it last year too. So it's my second year. So if y'all want to check that video out, please. There it is right there.
He's doing something
Mr.
positive.
JaxnBeFishing. That's my YouTube. Well, not my YouTube. That's my Instagram, MrJaxnBeFishing. But YouTube is the same thing, MrJaxnBeFishing. I want y'all to check that out. It's near and dear to me because my mother is a survivor of breast cancer, and I know people been through it. It's still October, so it's still Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So shout out to anybody that beat it. Shout out to anybody going through it right now.
That's a blessing.
You know, I try to do what I can, and I thought fishing was, and I use pink lures. I use nothing but pink lures, and I was catching fish. So that's the Breast Cancer Awareness Challenge, pink lure only fishing challenge. Please check that out.
Okay. Yeah. My mom had texted me and said it sounds good, but it's very loud. Then she said it's much better.
What?
I thought she had Ken number for a second. I was like, dang, she done got executive control of the podcast. Nah, man. But nah, that's awesome, man. We was talking about comedy shows, man. What's the first thing you do when you get to a comedy show that you're performing at?
When I'm performing?
When you're performing, what's the I'm not talking about like the headline. Let's say, for example, no, let's keep it general. Anytime you're doing a comedy show, what's the first thing you do when you get there?
The first thing I do when I get there, I check in with the host.
Okay.
That's off the back. I check in with the host. I let them know I'm here.
Yeah.
If you need anything, text me. I'm going to be in my car. Then, before I leave and go to my car, I go to the stage. And I always check the stage. I walk around it. I see if there's any like little divots or like little dents in the stage. I look for wires, cords hanging out. I'll make sure it's the microphone. Okay, we got a mic and a mic stand. You know what I mean? Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I look out in the audience like, okay, I'm all right. And that's it. I do a quick little, what do you call it, reconnaissance? Is that what you call it? A quick little survey.
Okay.
Then I'm out.
That's what's up, man.
What about you?
First thing for me, I look at I try to get a look at the audience. I want to see who I'm speaking to. That's like an important thing. Also, I want to see if I got to.
But what if it's super early, ain't nobody there yet?
In that scenario, I'm looking for the host. I mean, initially, you always kind of look for the host just to let them know that you made it if you didn't message them. But yeah, generally,
Roger
look at
Lee's
the
in
crowd. Shout out Roger. But look out the crowd, freaking. I think that's generally. I mean, yeah, and then I just go over and find a comedian and start talking to him.
All right.
Which is funny because there's been certain times where I've gone to different venues. And then you just kind of like, you look at somebody and you're like, yeah, he a comedian. He a comedian. I can tell. He look off. He look a little off.
I had that happen to me.
I've never met you before, but I know you do comedy. It's weird like that, man.
I ain't like that. I had that happen to me before. I walked in. It was like an all-white crowd.
Right.
And then I'm like at the bar about to get a water or maybe a beer. And then the dude's like, oh, you must be one of the comedians. I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, yeah, you look funny. What you mean?
Damn.
What the hell you mean by that? What you mean? You mean I look like I don't fit in right now? I don't.
Right.
I'm the only pepper and the salt right now. Is that it? What the fuck is it?
Yo, man. Real quick. We shouted out Tori Stewart. We got the show tomorrow. I wanted to give a personal shout out, man. Big thank you. Earlier in like post pandemic, like well, not really. Earlier in the pandemic, man, he put me on, put both of us on the Logic and Laughs podcast.
Oh,
that was my first consistent podcast. I've been on, a special guest on other people's podcasts, which is awesome. But I just wanted to give a personal shout out, man. I feel like I never promoted that, but I don't know. Big thank you to you, man. The whole squad. I feel like if I start naming people, I'm gonna miss other people's names, and
only 5 people,
they're gonna be. There's way more now, but yeah, it was like there's me, you, E Fudge, Country Boy E Fudge, shout out. Donald Lloyd, shout out.
I got to correct you. He'll think he's just Fudge.
Just E Fudge?
Or is he? You didn't see the post he made?
Nah, I ain't been on Facebook.
Anyway, I'll tell you later. But yeah, I don't think he's Country Boy. I think he's just Fudge or Fudge.
Right. Shout out Fudge, Donald Lloyd, Lindsay Mitchell. No, that's not her name. Comedian Visionary speaks. Holly Griffin. Will Palumbo. Shout out. Now they got new people. I know Will Carey. Shout out Will Carey. Everybody else is a toss up. I'm sorry. There's new people in there. That's awesome.
When y'all do
Big love.
I don't think you said when y'all do it.
Oh, well, no, I'm not on it. No, I'm just saying shout out to when I was on it and stuff like that.
Oh, you don't do it no more?
No.
Oh, wow. Oh, I didn't even know that.
It was, my work hours changed at the time.
Oh, okay.
So we went from working 8-hour days to 10-hour days. So it closed the gap where I was able to do it. But, I just wanted to give a personal shout out, man. You can find clips of that podcast on YouTube. Also, I believe it's the Logic and Laughs YouTube page. Or just, you can follow Tori Stewart on Instagram. Just wanted to give a big shout out to the comedy big brother, man. I'm excited to see him, man. He's definitely one of those people where I see his name on a show that I'm on and I get excited.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you got anybody else that's like that? You like, oh, that's my dude. I can't wait.
Yeah, Tori, you.
Likewise.
A few other people, but I don't know. It's kind of weird. When I see a flyer and I see a bunch of people, I'll be like, okay, what? I try to figure out where am I going. I want to know the lineup.
Right.
I kind of want to go first, man. I love just setting the bar. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
it'd be fun.
And
we not saying this to exclude people. Don't get. You know what I mean?
Right.
Let's be honest. We just saying, it's like Seth Reddick is another person. I love his comedy, man. Funny dude. You know. There's
Rob
Abdul, Rob Fish,
yep.
Josh Fish, Justin Jaxn.
Yep.
It's definitely Syracuse comedians also, but it's
a lot of us.
Yeah, a lot of people. I see their name on the freaking on the post, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be fun. I can't wait to see him.
Because we've been doing it for a minute, like from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Right. So now you're like, oh yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun, man. There's I wanted to talk about like comedic pride, man. Like there's like when you, for example, what are examples of comedic pride? I'm gonna give one. When you're bombing and you still do your whole 5 minutes or whatever time.
All right, I get it.
Whatever time that you have. Say, for example, you got 5 minutes. You started bombing 2 minutes in. You know what I mean? You got yourself in a hole and you trying to dig, but they not letting you. It's almost like the audience is against you.
And you still digging.
You still there. You like, fuck it. I'm here. And I'm not leaving until it's 5 minutes.
I respect that. I respect that a lot.
Thanks, man. What are some examples you came across, man, with comedic pride?
Just what you just said. They just kept going. Well, it was kind of their fault. Some comedians put themselves in that
sometimes
position. It's just like I'm gonna come out with some stereotypical shit, or I'm gonna come out with just something to make the audience be like, oh.
Right.
First joke, audience like, oh.
So how do you know if you're bombing?
You are not getting no laughs. You ain't getting no. This is when you know you bombing. Not when it's silent. When it's silent, that means the crowd is listening.
Right.
They waiting for you to say something. So it's up to you. But if you start hearing like, you can hear their little conversation. You can hear this table conversation. You hear like plates moving. You can hear the forks. You know what I'm saying? Like you hear stuff in the audience like they ain't even paying attention now. Like, yeah, it's over. It's over. I don't know how you gonna bring them back because it's just trickle effect. It's a trickle effect, man. It was like The Ruck, like that free show on The Ruck, man. I kind of like bombed for a hot second. But I got them back. It was like right. I started talking about flip-flops and the chick got offended. I'm not even talking about her. I'm just talking about flip-flops. Right. She started laughing, talking to her, and I'm like, yo. She like, well, I ain't even paying attention. I'm like,
damn, you admitted it?
Yo.
Be humble.
That's when you know, man. When you can hear the audience talking.
Yeah.
And just they ain't paying attention. It's over.
I had to learn the difference myself, like especially earlier on. Like I remember Rasta McNasty, shout out Rasta McNasty. He had broke it down to me one day because I was hitting my jokes and I was getting laughs, and then I think I started talking about something, and then they didn't laugh. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna get on with the next one. Boom, didn't really laugh, but they was just quiet and stuff, or it was a certain part of the joke where they got quiet, but I expected them to laugh. And I was like, dang, man, I bombed. He was like, nah, bro, it was you didn't notice, but they was just paying attention to you. They was quiet. They was listening. So it's just, he wasn't bombing, you know what I mean? And then he broke it down, and I was like, okay, I get it. Mm-hmm. Like I remember first time he told me like I had thought I bombed, but he was like, nah, it was just a bad crowd. I was like, bullshit. I'm the one performing. It's on me. But he was like, nah, and it's crazy how comedy can be not situational, but it can, I don't know, it can be peculiar, I guess, to a degree.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know what I mean, certain audience members, certain people in the audience aren't going to get the experience you're talking about, or they're not going to get the references you're talking about. So they're not able to get the joke. And they may be able to sense, I feel like this is funny, but I'm just not catching on to it.
And you got to just let them, you just got to rock with it because you're going to find your audience. You should never.
Right, man.
You know what I mean? You should never stop telling your jokes because they don't get it. Nah, it's your brand of comedy. So keep doing it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, there's I'll have some flyers soon, man. We're gonna be on another comedy show November 13th.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Salt Space.
Yeah, shout out. Thank you, man.
Salt Space Theater, man.
Yes, all you hooked that up. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, man. I appreciate that, man. Also my cousin, I got a cousin that's new to comedy, man. He performed an Endicott at Kelly's. Mike Peters open mic.
What's his name?
Good. He did good. His name's Nettie, man.
Shout out Nettie.
I'm learning, you know, we're learning more and more about each other. He's been wanting to do it for a while, man. I'm not going to put his age out there, but he's up in age, but it's just, he finally got out there.
That's what's up.
And he's real grateful.
Yeah.
He got people excited to see him, man. So going to be having a show November 13th. I bring that up because I don't often have any position in putting a comedy show together as far as the stages, steps you have to go through. So I wanted to bring up a question of like, what do you have to do to put together a comedy show.
Wait,
a stand-up comedy show.
Did you say where was that? And you gave the time and all that?
Yeah, Salt Space Theater is going to be, we're aiming for 8 o'clock as far as a start time. Doors going to be opening at 7:30. It's going to be free entry, but at the end we will be passing around a tip jar because comedians need to buy food and stuff like that. So
where is it? Where
it's on Wyoming Street, Syracuse, New York.
All right. We're going to promote it more, but
Yeah. We'll get some flyers soon, if not by the end of the day. But I don't know. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for him to be performing. Yeah. So wanted to bring up what do you have to do? What are some steps you have to take to putting together a stand-up comedy show?
You might want to crack that water, brother.
For you smell my sweat?
No, you.
Oh, I got it. All right. Nah, but all right. Now that you're about to talk, I can drink. We got to keep some kind of volume, some kind of noise.
I don't do comedy shows. I don't put them together. I don't want to deal with none of it. I mean, I will, but all by yourself, unless you know, unless you got venues already lined up, you got comedians already lined up, you already know the business aspect behind it. Do you? Right. But if you're just jumping in by yourself, you better do some research.
Right.
I seen it. It's, people get crushed. I'm putting together a show. I'm doing a show. Right. And, it's going to be this. It's going to be that. And then day of the show, it's like 3 people in the audience. And then you can see them. Hey, I'm still going to perform. I don't care.
Right.
That's the difference between me and some comedians. I'm still going to perform regardless. I don't care who's in there.
Can't let that break your confidence.
But you see the promoter just broken. Like, he's smoking a cigarette outside. He keep apologizing to all the comedians. Like, I'm sorry, man. I thought it was going to be more people, man. I got it on an event space, and I put it up on Facebook. I went live, and I'm just like, yo, bro, I'm trying to get in my zone. I'm sorry. I don't need He's like giving me the whole story of why the show ain't. I don't care, man. It's Syracuse. Is
yeah, man.
You got to put a big name. If you really want people to come to your show, your very first show, you better put a big name up there.
Yeah, man.
Somebody that they know.
It's weird like that. It's difficult, especially when you're still like what they call local and stuff like that. We're still here in Syracuse, and people see that you're doing shows. Like, people will see. Let me not get off track. People will see me posting, got a show in Utica, show in Binghamton, show in Rochester. When you gonna be in Syracuse? I will let you know. And then, all right, we're gonna be there November 13th, yada yada yada, and it's 5 people, and they don't even live here. But how the hell did y'all get here?
See?
But it's weird like that. That's why
you can't let it break you.
That's why I'm like, I get hesitant when I think of inviting people from out of town. But at the same time, I don't know. I try to stay optimistic, man, because I don't know everything.
You just gotta try. You gotta try. You never know. You gotta jump off the porch. You gotta jump in the pool. You know what I'm saying?
Because you never know. It could end up being packed.
All right, my thing is, I know thank you, Funny Bone. Thank you, Comedy and Funny Bone. That gave me a chance to meet a bunch of cool comedians that I can contact on Instagram, and they'll respond. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you want to put together a show, we're going to bring in a nice headliner, and then we just going to jam us down their throat. Y'all came to see the headliner, but nah, I'm going to host it. We're going to have Mike Terry feature. We're going to have another local person, you know what I'm saying? We just going to shove it down your throat. And then after the show, you're going to be like, yo, that was funny. All right, well, come to the next one. You know what I mean?
Right.
Man.
That's
like,
the thing, man.
Jason Banks is coming here to the Funny Bone January next year.
Okay.
If you don't know who Jason Banks is, you've probably seen his TikTok videos. He always is him, and he'll act like he's talking to his son, Chad.
Yeah.
He's got 1 million followers on TikTok. Like, he's
with the filter and jump.
Yeah, with the wide face.
Yeah.
And his son's like, he's like, Derek. I'll give an example. I'm not Jason Banks, but this is an example of his videos. You'll see him, and then he'll be talking to the kid. He'll be like, Derek, now before you cross the street, what do? Look both ways. He's like, yeah.
Right.
Now, if somebody offers you drugs, take them. He's like, what? No. He's okay, don't take the drugs. No. Derek, if a guy pulls up in a van and wants you to get in, don't do it. Right, don't do it. Unless he's got Snicker bars. What? No, man. Like, he's funny. So he's coming. I contacted him on Instagram, like, yo, do you come with a host? If not, I'd love to host for you.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. He hit me right back. Million followers. He hit me right back. Like, yo, I come. He's like, no, we don't. He's like, I come with my feature act, but I don't bring my own host. So if you want to host, it's cool with us. And I was like, yo. So I text Eric. I let him know. So hopefully I can host. Got my fingers crossed. Hopefully I can host for Jason Banks in January.
That'd be cool,
But
man.
yeah, man, that's all you got to do. You got to reach out. So talk to him. Like, and then we in the green room. Like, I pick comedians' brands. Like, how much you charge for if you do shows? You know what I mean? I figure out. So
don't do what I did. I forgot the guy's name. As soon as he got in the green room, I was like, yo, man, quick thing. I got a question. Do you yada, yada, yada? And pissed him off. He was cool about it, but I know it pissed him off.
Wait, what happened?
It was one of the first times I did a guest spot.
Yeah.
Second or third time or whatever. And I was like eager. Not super eager, but I was like, oh, man, I want to get the information. But I was just a little, too aggressive. I didn't give him time to sit down, collect his thoughts. Like, as soon as he got in there and sat down, I went at him with questions. But
like, how though? Because there's an etiquette.
Right. So I learned through trial and error to a degree. Not that I was clueless. It was just like I really wanted the information. Like, yo, man, how long you been doing it? What's the furthest you travel for an open mic? Yada, yada.
Oh, that's after the show, brother.
The other dude was cool about it. I could tell he didn't get much work. But no, I'm just playing. But
that's questions for after the show, bro.
Yeah. Nah, I learned through trial and error though. But after that, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna be cool, chill out, just relax, Mike. Just you good, man.
Here's what I do.
Yeah.
Boom. Get there. He's in the green room. Just let him chill in there.
Right.
Go in there, like the show starts at 7:30. Go in there. Well, it depends, because I had some people show up at 7:26.
Oh,
like,
right
yo,
before.
the show started at 7:30.
Right, yo,
7:26.
Yeah.
So I'll be like, yo, if that ever happens, I'm gonna give you two examples. If that ever happens, where the comedian shows up like right before the show, just grab the feature act real quick and be like, make sure you got his name. You already know the headliner's name. Boom. When you do all your little hosting stuff up there, then you bring up the feature act. Then go in the green room and be like, hey, how you doing? I'm hosting. Like, anything special? Any special intro you want me to use? That's all. Just ask them that. Anything special you want me to say?
Right,
and they'll start saying, make sure you writing it down, blah, 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 boom, 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 boom. All right, cool, boom.
Yeah.
That's it. Leave them alone.
What other hosting duties are there, man? Because I know
you want to keep track of the time, man. You want to keep track of the time because they're gonna do their time to the T. Like, the feature act gets 20 minutes. The headliners does like 45.
Yeah.
So once you get off stage, all right, coming to the stage, y'all feature act, blah, 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 boom, boom. Bring him up. Get off. As soon as he starts talking, start your watch. Time it, you know what I mean? Time him. Start your watch. Then go in the green room. You need anything? You need like a water or anything? All right, cool. You need the server? All right, cool. Then go to the back of the club and just chill. Sometimes I walk around. If I already seen him, if it's Saturday, I'd already seen him Friday.
Yeah.
I just walk around and then I keep track of the time. I go in the sound booth. I always go in the sound booth and talk to the sound man. Because he definitely keeping track of time.
Right.
I'm like, what time is he getting the light? He's like, 7, blah, blah, blah.
They be on it.
Cool. You be like, cool.
They be on it, too.
Like 7:45, he getting the light. You be like, all right, cool. Now you got till 7:45.
And
like,
you can count on it.
You can go out to the bar. You can just go outside the mall, say hi to people, you know what I mean? Promote the club. Like, hey, yo, we got what's the name here this week? I'm hosting,
Yeah.
Little stuff.
That's the thing about professional comedians, though, too. You can count on that they gonna do their fucking time.
7:44. You better have your ass right by that stage. 7:44.
There's other announcements you got to make as a host too, right?
Yeah, you gotta go. You always want to say. You always want to greet the crowd.
Right.
Hi, how y'all doing? Thank you for coming out. You look good. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
You gotta say, tip your servers.
Right.
You gotta say, keep your table talk to a minimum. Cell phones, turn them off. They will kick you out. No pictures. You know what I mean? Basically, that's about it. And then when the feature gets off the stage and the headliner's about to come up, that's when you got to be like, make sure you fill out your comment cards. I try to get that out the way early.
Right.
The old manager made you say it before the headliner. I thought that takes away from the energy. So I try to get everything up front. Like, when I get up there, I'm like, yo, y'all see them comment cards on your table? Make sure y'all fill those out.
Right.
And then I ad-lib a little more. Make sure y'all fill those comment cards out. Leave a comment. Let us know what you thought about the show. Let us know who you want to see. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then that's about it. Yeah, so.
Have you
rules. Those are the basic rules.
Yeah.
Simple.
Have you ever been hosting and then somebody didn't do their full time? As far as like got off early?
That hasn't happened to me yet.
Okay.
But I know it can happen. That's why you got to be on point.
Yeah.
You got to be in the showroom, ready to go. Yeah, man.
Do you even invite people like personally?
If I'm hosting?
No. Do you personally ever invite people to comedy shows anymore at this point? Like if you see somebody at Walmart, yo, man, I got a comedy show.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Why?
I mean, I will. I mean, once C2C, we get that ball rolling, I'm going to be promoting.
Right,
But as of right now, nah. Nope.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm promoting is my fishing channel. That's
yeah.
the only thing I'm promoting.
At this point, we just post on Facebook and Instagram and see who comes.
Yep.
It's not
because you get disappointed, man.
Yeah. See, that's the
People lie.
difference.
People lie all the time.
Right. And you get tired of that, Jim. When you first start out doing comedy, you're like, yo, man, I'm about to be at Wise Guys. I'm about to be at Funny Bone, man. Yo, nah, it's gonna be other people that's funny. It's not just me. You don't have to depend on whether or not I'm funny. They got the dude from Carolina coming, and then he never shows up. Like people, the lengths people go to
shout out Don Matthews is watching. Don.
Oh, shout out Don Matthews, man. He used to perform at Wise Guys also.
Funny Bone is back, Don. Just to let you know, Funny Bone is back.
Yeah, so when you first start out, the lengths people go to, I remember people was like, I watched somebody put it in their phone calendar that they were going to come to the show. Wow. Didn't make it, man. And you just you get tired of putting forth that effort and
that's why I
saying that moment.
That's why I respect them comedians in New York City, man. They be like, yo, I got a show. It just be people walking past. I got a show right now. I got a show. Right, because you got to bring people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'll just be like, damn, man, I don't want that grind. I don't want that grind, man.
That's why I'm grateful to, I don't know.
I respect people to do it. Like, it's my life, though. It's my decision. I don't have to do that.
Right,
I mean, I respect you for doing it, but I don't want to do it. No.
Yeah.
Somebody had a question on YouTube. They said if you're hosting a show, how do you let someone know if they're going over their time without interrupting the show?
Oh, no, we don't do that. See.
Real quick, milestone moment.
You got it. Yo, matter of fact, first of all, shout out to the person that just asked the question on YouTube Live. We appreciate you.
Excited.
We
That's
appreciate
awesome,
that.
bro.
All right, it's two. I got two answers. One, if it's not a comedy club, you need to be over to the side in his peripheral vision or way in the back of the room with the light. Like, yo, you need to be waving your phone like, like, come on, like wrap it up. But if you had a comedy club, you ain't got to worry about that because the sound booth got that.
Yeah,
the sound booth is on that, man. They be flashing that light like, get off.
Right.
And then you gonna hear it from the manager of the comedy club. Like, yo, get off the stage when you get the light. But I do that all the time. I tell people all the time, look, you got 10 minutes. I'm gonna light you at 9. I do that. As a host, I have to.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, you wanna shine that light. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
See, people be laughing like, and then you see the comedian go, yeah, and then he'll go. He just nodded to the light.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That junk is automatic to a degree. Like, you don't even know that you nodding or you letting them know.
Some people know in the audience. They be like, oh, he about to get off stage. So, I try to, I think about all this stuff when I'm doing comedy. I'm trying to be original. Like,
right.
If I get the light, I'll do this. I tell my last joke and then I'll be like, that mean I saw it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
I try to be original with my shit.
Okay.
Or I take a sip of water. You give me the light and I'll take a sip of water. Like,
I haven't paid attention to that. That's cool.
You're going to notice it now. Watch when you be at Funny Bone. They're going to get the light and the dude going to be like.
Right.
Yeah. He ain't saying what's up to people. He's saying, yeah, all right.
I remember I had a joke. I was like, you know, you bombing when an audience member gives you the light.
Oh,
damn!
You got to bring that back. That's funny.
You're not even
That's funny, yo. You got to bring that back. You got to bring that back.
This shit right here, get off.
You got to bring that back.
Get off. I'm like, yo, calm down.
That's a good joke. You got to bring that back.
Appreciate that.
It says, no matter what, keep going, even if they don't show.
Yeah, Roger Lee, no doubt.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, keep going, even if they don't show up.
Also, Mom Dukes had hit me with a message, said, she I'm gonna have to start paying her.
I wonder if white people call their moms Ma Dukes.
Tony Rock's coming November 5th through the 7th.
Yeah.
You already said that, right?
Yeah, Tony Rock is coming next week. Tony Rock will be here. He's a big Syracuse fan. He's been here a bunch of times.
Yeah, man.
But he should have new material because he just had a baby. That was wow. Shout out to Tony Rock for having a baby at what, 47? I think he's like 47. I'm not with it.
I remember.
I mean, I respect it, but nope, I'm not with it. But yeah, he's probably gonna have dad material, so he probably got funnier.
Since we
you might want to check him out, man. November 5th through the 7th.
Talking about new material, I remember one time, not Guy Torrey. No, it was Guy Torrey. I remember he had like his notebooks and stuff. He performed. He did I think he was doing like 45 or something. He did 30 minutes, and then like for the last 15 minutes, he had his notebook and he was trying out like new stuff. But you could tell he practiced it. And I was like, oh, that's dope. Yeah. It was the first time I seen a headliner.
No, that's what they
actually have like notes.
Oh,
and then all right, I'm working out some new stuff. That joke was awesome.
This is your homework for you. This is your homework, Mike Terry. Is that dude Hollister?
Steve Holster?
Does he have a feature act? Is it gonna be a feature act or is it just him?
I only know that he's coming.
All right, if it's a feature act, when the feature act is on stage,
right, go
in the green room. Just sit down. Just watch. Just sit down. Just take out your notebook. Act like you're doing something.
Right.
And just see what he's doing. You know what I mean? He's probably going to be in his notebook.
Right. As far as the headliner.
Yeah, the headliner.
Okay.
And then after the show, ask him, do you go to open mics? Like after the show, you know what I mean? And he's going to break everything down to you. People, they don't go to open mics. They try it in the shows now.
Yeah.
Some comedians go to open mics.
Yeah.
But they might be working on a special or a show coming up. But just like to practice like how we do, they don't do that. Right, if you see a headliner or you see like a big name comedian in a comedy club at an open mic, he's preparing for something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's just not there just practicing. No, he's definitely prepared. I'm
gonna do that. I did ask Aaron Kleiber. He was the feature when my first time hosting. And I was like, Do you miss going to open mics? He's like, hell no. Hell no.
No, they just try material out during the show.
I don't miss people not paying attention to me. It was funny. It was a good moment though. But nah, man.
You get your skin thick at the open mic.
Yeah, man. Also, man, thing is, you want to remain humble, man. Like, remain humble. Don't get big headed with any, with some success just because you get to host Funny Bone or something like that, or you start getting stuff. And this is just general.
Syndrome.
This is just general. You know what I mean?
I've witnessed it. I've seen it happen.
Yeah, man.
Other people probably know who I'm talking about, but I've seen it happen. Like, dude, calm down. You ain't famous, man. These motherfuckers be famous in their head. Like, yo, I'm the shit. I mean, it's good. I'm glad you think you're the shit, but calm down.
Yeah, it's good to be self-confident, but you know.
Some people don't know how to be humble, man. Yeah. They just don't know how. Like, dude, calm down. I can see if you was like, once you out, man. When you get to like Kevin Hart level, all right, okay, yeah, you can be cocky all you want. Like, you can be all right, yeah, but if you, man, because people see it. People see it. They might not say nothing, but they see it. They be like, yeah, he's funny, but I don't know. But that dude, I don't know. Turning shows, now you want to turn shows down from people that was there from day one. Like, hurt.
Smooth in there. I feel you, man. There's we already asked you that. I wanted to talk about milestones though too, man. I still did it. I'm getting out of the habit. I'm trying to work out my transitions, man. But I was also excited about this. Like milestones in comedy. Like things that happen along the way that cause you to level up as far as you start here and you end up getting here. Like what are some milestones that you're aware of that cause you to level up? Like for example, like I think when you go from doing open mics and you get on your first show and maybe you're doing 10 minutes and you have like a really good performance. I'm not saying you ain't got to kill it, but you do your first 10 minutes on a show and you really do a great job. I feel like that's like a milestone. That's something you can hang your hat on. Like, all right, man, I'm doing it. I'm taking that next step. What's some other steps that you've come across that you know about? You know what I mean? That progress you through comedy.
A milestone was using no notes.
Okay.
Performing for the first time with no notes.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. Yeah. Because the notes will throw you off anyway.
Right. I
think you should just prepare. If you don't bring no notes, it's going to only force you to tell jokes. It's going to force you to dig into your little Rolodex and come up with some material. So that was a milestone for me.
Ad-libbing and whatnot.
And doing my first 30 minutes.
Okay.
And actually, I looked down, it was like 35. I was like, oh, Whoa, okay. All right.
That's dope, man.
No, that was another milestone. So the length of time and not using notes. Yeah, another milestone would be to have somebody take me on the road with them.
Right.
Hell,
that's
man.
definitely a big milestone. That's
like I want to do stadiums. I did a theater. I want to do stadiums. You know what I mean?
What's up, man.
But I'm not gonna rush that because I know. I mean, I'm funny, but I'm not there. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm not there. I'm definitely funny, but I want to get there. I guess that's my next milestone. I want to get there.
Right.
Where it's like, oh damn, I got jokes for real. You know what I mean? Right. Like, oh damn, okay.
I think there was I think you were telling me you were hosting Funny Bone and then somebody was doing like a couple nights or 4 nights or something, like 4 shows or whatever. I think 4 shows and 2 nights or whatever, and they did a different set every night. Every show.
I forgot who that was, but yeah.
But that's definitely a level I want to get to, where I got that much different kind of material.
Yeah.
You know. But
that's impressive. Awesome. That was impressive.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
that was a 98-yard drive all the way down the field with 1 minute left on the field. That was impressive.
Yeah, man.
So, I forgot who it was. Damn, I forgot who that was.
Well, what about you said you performed in a theater? You remember who was headlining?
Yeah, it was oh my God, it was a woman.
Lisa, was it not Lisa Lampanelli?
No, not Lampanelli. It was it Elisa? I think it was Elisa.
Yeah, it might have been.
She was Italian. I'm gonna remember as soon as the podcast is off. But yeah.
But about that experience, as far as like performing in the theater, not like what was different about performing in the theater?
It's quiet. It's not like a comedy club. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's like you got the seats here, seats up there. It's real. It's intimate. So it's like you can't be yelling. You can't be yelling at them. You know what I mean?
Right.
You got to deliver your jokes a little differently. I just walked. I paced. I used the whole stage.
Okay.
I'm not going to just stand there. I'm not confident like that yet where I can just stand there and deliver a joke, get a laugh, deliver a joke, get a laugh. No, I need to walk around. I'll tell a joke and it might get a chuckle, but then when I do the animation, there's the laughter. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you just got to practice. That's another thing. I got there early. I walked around. I was like, oh, man, this is going to be.
Yeah. That's cool, man. It was like a good amount of people and all that. And
they really all came to see her. I just got lucky. He was like, I need an opener. And I just was the first one to hit him up.
Okay. That's dope,
he knew I could tell jokes, but.
Yeah.
I think if it was like put together, I wouldn't have been opening. I wouldn't have had somebody else. But.
That's cool.
I did all right.
Real quick before we go into Coach Jaxn, man.
We are?
Not yet. We're like 46 in.
No, we ain't doing Coach Jaxn until 55.
55, cool.
Yeah.
That gives us enough time to think about this too. When like I'm like a very goal oriented person. It helps me like stay more motivated just in life and stuff like that. But like I have comedy venues that I would love to perform at. You know what I mean? Like, and I'll open it up to you. Like for me, like the Laugh Factory in LA would be awesome to perform.
You can.
There.
You can, right?
Chocolate Sundays.
Yeah, all you got to do is ask.
I'm trying to get.
You only getting 3 minutes.
Get ready. 3 minutes.
Yeah, you only getting 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So
right. But you said opportunities can happen after that, and then you want to make sure that you're
because you never know who's in the audience. And plus, there's comedians there all the time. But all you got to do is ask them. You got to contact them. Be like, hey, look, man, I want to be. How do I get on First Impressions? Chocolate Sunday First Impressions. They're gonna ask for some film, and boom, they're gonna let you know. All you got to do is ask, man. Closed mouth don't get fed.
Yeah. Comedy Cellar. That's another one.
I don't know about the Comedy Cellar. There's so little in there. It's like this almost. The stage is right here, and it's like that.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really a cellar. I ain't trying to shit on it. I'm just saying.
Man. It'd be so dope, man, to perform there.
I want to do Tommy T's. I want to do Tommy T's in LA. It's a black room.
Tommy T's?
Black crowd. Yeah, Tommy T's.
Okay.
I want to do Ice House.
Where's that at? Ice House.
That's in LA.
That's still okay.
I want to do Denver's Comedy Works. Denver, Colorado. I seen JJ Billingsley. Shout out JJ. I seen him performing there. This is funny, boy. I just want to do all the comedy clubs, basically.
Yeah, man. It'd be nice. I mean, of course, Apollo. That'd be dope. I've always wanted to, do stand up there and actually do good. That'd be awesome. As you gonna know.
Nah, I'm good.
Are they still? I wonder if they're still doing that open mic. I don't see it on UPN anymore.
That's a turnoff. Man. Shout out Apollo, but that's a turnoff, man. I ain't got time for that.
At least don't. I mean,
y'all think about what? Boo! Like, all right, man.
Give me a chance.
Here we go.
But what was I about to say? Just for laughs, I see that all the time. But I know that's in Canada. But that'd be still dope. Just to look on YouTube and see yourself performing just on like an I did it moment.
All you gotta do is approach these spots. That's it. All you gotta do is contact them. That's it, man. It's all on you. Because nobody's gonna come out looking for you. Like, where's my Terry? Nah, you gotta. This is me here. Just keep sending them clips. Keep contacting them. Keep contacting them. Yeah, man, that's doable. It's definitely doable. You just got to be willing to do it.
I missed this part at the start, man, because I was so excited to get into these topics, man. This is a comedy podcast, you know what I mean, where we talk about comedy. We're not the gurus of comedy, but we wouldn't mind passing on some information that could help somebody who's starting out, maybe somebody who's doing it now, but you know what I mean, maybe they like some new information, or anybody that this could help, anybody thinking about doing comedy, you know what I mean? So always on the each one, teach one mindset, trying to pass down information. We just talk about things that's funny to us. Of course, comedy. Every now and again, we might talk about other topics and stuff like that, but nothing political or religious or anything, not about division. You know what I mean? About unity. We want to give you something to look forward to watch on Friday. That'd be pretty dope, man. That'd be pretty dope. And maybe, just maybe, we'll be lucky enough to have somebody watch this on YouTube and walk away with some new knowledge like, oh, I didn't know that about comedy. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That alone would be awesome, man.
People got to know how to trim the fat, too, on their jokes.
Right.
When you telling a joke, trim the fat, man. You be like, all right, so yesterday I woke up, and then I realized, oh, man, when I woke up, man, the covers on the bed was messed up. So anyway, no, man, trim all that, man. Get to the point. Right. You got to get to the point.
You do all that to say, man, that shirt was dirty.
Yeah, you got to so I think the way you can do that is you got to use your voice recorder. Okay. Always use your voice recorder first. Then sit down with a notebook and play it and start writing it out. Write it out. Because you're going to hear yourself like, why am I? Fast forward. Why am I telling them all of that? Now you're starting to trim the fat.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? You always want to begin in the middle and an end.
Yeah. And the story,
got the punchline.
What you're telling people, it should lead up. It should have something to do with the punchline. Like let it mean something. Mm-hmm. Say something. Don't just be rambling.
So you get your punchline circled. Matter of fact, you can write your punchline out first. This is how the joke ends.
Right.
Bam. That's the ending.
Right.
Now you want to go back and throw something in the beginning, middle, and then you can have little jokes in the beginning, little jokes in the middle, and then there's the punchline. Boom. See what I'm saying?
Stretches the time also.
So trim the fat. That's what it's called. Shout out Jonathan.
Jonathan D, man. That's what's up, man.
I wonder where he is, man. Damn. He just
I know
disappeared.
like a couple years ago, my sister said she saw him somewhere. I don't remember where, but
he has some good info.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Always give credit for that, man. He has some solid info.
I wonder if he realized people was listening to him. Like I was, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, man.
I know I was. Another one is follow. Don't be afraid of. You should follow the strongest comedian.
Right.
Don't run, man. I've seen that before. Like, oh, I've heard that before. I don't know where. A couple times it was like, oh, I saw you on the flyer. No, I didn't want to go after you. I'm like, what? What do you mean by that?
Yeah.
Nah, man, follow it. You always want to follow a strong performer. I don't care if Kevin Hart's on the stage murdering people in tears. Go next.
You walk up
don't
there nervous.
Acknowledge it. I've seen people acknowledge it.
Walk up there nervous.
Yeah, like I seen Kevin Hart popped into the Laugh Factory. I saw this. Doing? He popped into the Laugh Factory, did a quick set.
Yeah.
Everybody was dying laughing. And then the host brought the next comedian up. And then as soon as he grabbed the microphone, he's like, how do you follow that?
And he gave up.
he tapped out immediately. Man, I don't know how you follow that, but here I am. Like, what? No.
And we don't want it.
You're supposed to look at that like, oh, he murdered it, okay, and then you're supposed to come right back up on stage like, yo, and boom, go into yours.
Yeah.
Don't even acknowledge what he did.
Yeah.
Because then they're going to start thinking about what he did. And you're going to be trying to tell your jokes.
Frank, I forgot his name. Frank Canasta. I'm going to mess up his last name, but his name's Frank. If you just YouTube, comedian follows Kevin Hart at Laugh Factory. Shit was hilarious. He followed Kevin Hart. He was like, he didn't do it just like that, but he was mostly like saying, like, damn, Kevin Hart, he killed it tonight. Yeah, all right. Don't give up on me, though. My shit funny, too, though.
Okay, so he had a decent intro to come in. All right.
Yeah, and then he told his first joke. He got, like, medium laughter. He was like, y'all like, yeah, that was funny. All right, now the next one. Or something like that. Yeah. So that first one was all right. Let's hear the next one. It was funny how he handled that situation.
Yeah, if you can roll with it, then do it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's okay. What it just says? Comedian follows Kevin Hart. I think, if you type that in, it'll pop up. Anything you start typing in YouTube, it pop right up.
Yeah. It's time, though, bro.
Well, I mean, I was giving a little seconds. But, yeah, we're going to go into it. All right, let's do it. We talked for a whole hour.
Yeah.
Now it's time for my picks. I've been doing good. No hot chip challenge for you, boy.
7 weeks, I believe, people.
Yes.
7-week winning streak.
All right, so I started off my week kind of messed up, man, because I remember I called you and I told you I was picking Arizona because they was at home. I played myself. Never bet against Aaron Rodgers, man. Never bet against Aaron Rodgers, the man who looks like he takes shots of Jack Daniels right before kickoff. So I got the first loss. I picked Arizona. All right. Anyway, it's week 8. It's time for Coach Jaxn's predictions. Remember, if I don't pick enough winners, I got to eat a hot chip.
Right.
A random something hot that Mike Terry's going to have for me.
Started thinking about it,
too. He started thinking over like, habanero pepper.
Right.
All right, so here we go. Week 8. We got Carolina at Atlanta. I'm going to take Atlanta because they're at home and they turn up. That's it. Tennessee versus Indianapolis Colts. I'm going with Tennessee because that boy Derrick Henry is a beast. Over 6, what is he, like 6'3", 6'2", or some change? Don't nobody want to tackle him. And he's leading NFL in rushing. I'm taking Tennessee over Indianapolis. Miami Dolphins at the Bills. Ain't no question. I'm taking the Bills. They're going to stomp on them Dolphins. They're going to stomp on them. And we got Cincinnati versus the Jets. I'm taking Cincinnati because I don't trust the Jets. Pittsburgh versus Cleveland. I picked against Cleveland last time, and they proved me wrong. I'm taking them at home over Pittsburgh. We got the Eagles versus Detroit. Let me say this before I make this pick. I don't listen to the NFL analysts no more because they don't know what the fuck they talking about.
No.
Even though y'all play, y'all still don't know what the fuck y'all be talking about. They all pick the upset game of the week. They saying Detroit going to get their first win. No, they not. Eagles is going to win. Eagles coming into the D and going to steal their hubcaps.
They still over?
They still over. Rams versus Texans. I'm taking the Rams because I don't like the Texans.
Appreciate it.
49ers versus Chicago. That's a toss-up game. 49ers, they both doo-doo. 49ers and Chicago, they both doo-doo. But I'm going to take Chicago because they're at home. That's the only reason I'm taking them. New England versus Chargers. They trying to say New England's going to beat Chargers. Not at home. Chargers going to win that game. Jacksonville versus Seattle Seahawks. I don't trust them. Russell Wilson still hurt. Jacksonville suspect. You got a coin? Damn. All right, I'm gonna take Seattle. I'm gonna take Seattle at home. Tampa Bay versus New Orleans. I'm taking Tampa Bay. 44-year-old Tom Brady. I'm rolling with you.
Yeah.
Washington versus Denver. I'm taking Denver at home. Dallas versus Minnesota. I'm taking Dallas. I'm taking Dallas is balling. I'm not even a football fan, but I know Dallas is balling right now.
Yeah.
The quarterback, running back, everybody. Shout out to Cowboy fans out there. I know
they're living up to the hype.
Yeah, they balling, man.
Oh man.
Giants versus Kansas City. There's no way the Giants is gonna come to Kansas City and beat Kansas City. So I'm taking Kansas City. Those are my picks. Week 8, Coach Jaxn in the building.
That's what's
Keep
up,
your
man.
fingers crossed because I don't want to eat no hot chips. I don't want to eat no hot chips.
I don't know if we talked about this. Who do you think is going to the Super Bowl?
It's too early.
Too early?
It's way too early. But the front runners in the NFC, Dallas, Tampa Bay. Yeah, I don't know. Arizona suspect, but Tampa Bay, Dallas, and Arizona for the NFC. AFC, Raiders, and the Bills.
Raiders and the Bills. I've never
Raiders
thought
and
I'd
the
heard
Bills.
the Bills name mentioned.
I ain't even, my bad. I ain't put your Rams in that. You know what? I'm going to throw your Rams in there. My fault. Tampa Bay, the Rams, and Dallas for the NFC.
I appreciate the respect.
AFC, Raiders, and the Bills. I'm only going Raiders and Bills. I don't trust Kansas City. Raiders and Bills, man. Might be their year.
That'll be interesting.
We got some shout-outs real quick. We still got 45 seconds. Any shout-outs?
Man. We got
Rochester, Buffalo, Utica, Ithaca, Albany, New York City, all upstate, New York City, Virginia. Shout out
North Carolina. My brother lives there.
Shout out Vinny and shout out Norfolk State. Shout out Virginia Beach. Shout out Roger Lee in Virginia Beach.
Damn, you said all of them.
We got 30 seconds. Shout out Ken. Shout out Mike.
Yeah, shout out, man. Shout out Ken, Mike.
This is the last show in October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Shout out to everybody surviving, everybody going through it. You have support. Check me out, MrJaxnBeFishing. Check my breast cancer video out.
Remember, health is wealth, people.
Shout out Mama Terry.
Oh, appreciate it. Shout out, Mama.
Shout out Syracuse Comedy. We got man. 5 seconds. 4.
Appreciate everybody,
3,
man.
2,
Tuning in.
1.
No Name Podcast. I'm Mike Terry.
I'm Jaxn.
And we're out.
Peace.